Roshi learned of the situation on Namek from Bulma, he informed Goku right away. Goku, who was eager to help his friends, then asked Dr. Briefs to build him a spaceship. Dr. Briefs modified the ship Goku arrived in as a child and gave it enough power to reach planet Namek in just 6 days. After bringing himself back up to fighting condition with some senzu beans, Goku left for planet Namek.
All right, I'm off! I'd better get training with this gravity machine right away. After all, I've only got about 6 days to get stronger than Vegeta.
Hey, you guys! Those creeps from before are heading straight for the Dragon Ball!
Oh, I also forgot to mention, I am recording some COD Mobile as well. With my brothers involved. We're going to try and get call working to the point where I can record their voice and the in-game sounds, because for some reason when I throw Discord on my phone and then try to record both that and the audio from COD, Discord overlaps the audio from COD. I can hear both sounds coming from the phone, but I cannot hear both coming from the recording. It would only display Discord sound, so we got to figure that one out. But I rest assured, we are going to be doing some COD Zombie content. And it might be a little back and forth this coming week as well. Just because work and school and life, so.
You think there are really some Namekian villages here?
If they are, we need to hurry and find them before it's too late.
Cannot fire Ki Blast, and you cannot fly. That's okay.
Energy blasts are flying, right?
That's right. We have to move undetected.
But I can jump crazy high and not get detected. Really? Just wow. Oh, hello.
Okay, we're almost there.
How the heck does that make sense? In free roam, you could fight enemies just like that, but when you end the fight, I think it like fades to a black screen and then loads you back into the free roam mode.
They must be Namekians.
First introductions.
I don't see why they can't do that with Earth. Might be just a Namek thing.
I do believe one of them can be found here.
We don't have anything like that.
It takes a great deal of courage to lie to me with a power level like yours.
That device, that must be how they're able to find what few villages are spread across the planet.
Oh, you know, the other elders were all too willing to provide me the information I need.
Willing? That's impossible.
Well, they did require some convincing. Zarbon, show how persuasive we can be.
Sir.
Perhaps you understand now. If you insist on being this difficult, those young ones over there will be the next to die.
They're monsters!
How terrible!
What do you intend to do with the Dragon Balls?
Why, I'll make a wish, of course. Nothing too extravagant, mind you. Just immortality.
Even if these monsters manage to gather the Dragon Balls, they still might not be able to make their wish. I suppose we have no choice, but promise me one thing. Promise me you won't lay a hand on the children.
So,
of course. Mind you,
Just
you
a
could have saved yourself all this trouble by doing
flash
this.
forward into the future real quick. It was proven with the Super Dragon Balls that immortality could be, or everlasting life really, could be granted.
Well, I have you.
But
Perhaps
those
you
were
could tell
on a
me something. Say the
completely
location of
different
the two
scale in
remaining
comparison to both the Namek
If
Dragon
memory
Balls
serves,
and the
you need
Earth
7
Balls,
of them to
right?
make a wish, isn't that
So,
Don't be
would they even have that kind of power, considering one is not only planet-sized,
right?
but
And
the
just
other
when I thought you
two
were less
aren't even
foolish than the
remotely
rest,
close to their
I
planet
suppose I
size,
have no other
and the
recalls
two
but
are
to kill you
relatively
and the children.
proportionate to each other
Get
in
out of
their
here,
own
Dende.
ratios.
No!
Both Namekians making those Dragon Balls are old and on the verge of passing away. But the Namekian who made the Super Dragon Balls is not only nowhere to be seen, but
Oh, scouters!
for some reason the Dragon
Now
Balls
you won't
themselves
be
seem to
able
be
to hunt us down
self-sustaining. So why
They're
on
all
earth
dead!
would, or how would that make sense to go after smaller versions when, again, at this time they don't have that capacity to understand their planet-sized balls that can do the same thing. But it stands to reason that they would hunt down the most powerful
It's not
version,
much fun
knowing
killing
there
small
are
fries like
versions
you.
of Dragon Balls.
But
So
you gotta die sooner or later.
I don't know. I feel like they could have gone in depth with it, but the more
What?
simplistic
Who the
the
hell are
story,
you?
the better it is for telling.
I'm gonna make you
Don't
pay
make things
for
too
what you
complicated.
did.
Makes sense.
Go on.
Still have no super attacks.
You little.
I love how Gohan, Krillin, or I don't want, we can't play as Krillin, he's more of a side character. But Gohan, Piccolo, and who is the other one? Goku and Vegeta both have their attacks, but there was one more guy you could play as the
Now's our
main
chance.
character,
Hurry.
and he can't use. Oh no, it was two guys, Gotenks and Trunks, but you don't see them till way later.
Don't let them get away.
They have no attacks at all.
Punch it, Gohan. If he catches us, we're goners.
Technically, you can't even play Gotenks or Trunks or Goten because both of them are even considered side characters.
He's gaining.
So,
Wait, that's
who
right.
the heck?
Gohan, take the kid.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't look directly at me. Take this. Solar flare.
I like that 100 times solar flare that he pulled off on Gohan. That was a good move, especially for someone
It
way
worked.
outclassing him.
Gohan, hide.
Made Krillin seem more reliable in a fight in comparison to his fights on
You
Namek.
little twerps.
He
Where
could
the
blind
hell
people,
you go?
but not to the degree that it could lead to permanent damage, or in other instances, even if they were to block, it just outright ignores it and sends light everywhere.
All right, we need to head back to Bulma fast. Hey, can you fly?
Oh, yes. Thank you for saving me.
Thank you. What?
What's your name?
He's Russian.
I'm
Got
Dende.
it.
One of Frieza's goons is on the move. This energy, is that Dodoria? This is perfect. I can more than handle him all by myself.
Go, Vegeta. Get Dodoria. Go get Zarbon, too.
Taking on Frieza.
Keep in mind this whole time that Frieza cannot detect energy. Vegeta knows this. And they make really, really good use of Vegeta's experience on different planets. And the fact that he learned that Earthlings can detect it without a scouter, but anyone who's been handicapped to a scouter cannot. Which is very handy.
You think you're hot stuff, don't you? Do yourself a favor. shut up and just hand over that scouter of yours.
Shows the stark difference between Goku and himself. Way too well.
Is that so? You went completely radio silent during your attack on the Namekian village, which can obviously mean only one thing. You've lost every single one of your scouters, haven't you? How perfect! Now I can make my way over there unnoticed. You want this, don't you?
I guess you're not as dumb as you look, Vegeta. What are you doing? Why did you break it? You idiot! Don't you realize you're not going to be able to find the Namekians without it?
I recently spent some time on a planet called Earth. Believe it or not, they don't require scouters in order to sense power. There was another Saiyan there as well, and he also knew how to use that technique. Which means an elite like myself should easily master it.
That's it then, isn't it? Those little runts I was after, they were Earthlings. What are you doing, teaming up with those punks?
What? Earthlings? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way Earthlings could be out here. Enough of this nonsense. Stop wasting time and come at me already. I see what's going on here. You've come to realize just how much stronger I've gotten, and now you're too afraid to fight me. You saw my power level on your scouter before, didn't you?
That number wasn't accurate. My scouter was busted.
You're absolutely right. My power is so much higher than that little scout. For all intents and purposes, I'm gonna stick with the Super Final Flash, because it's the only one that's not going to blow up a planet.
Pray it's a something worthy.
I know people want to see planet explode. We'll save that one for Frieza, because planet actually, yeah,
Wait,
death.
Vegeta! If you let me go, I'll let you in on a little secret. But it ain't so little. It's a big one. It's about the home of your people. It's about planet Vegeta.
What? What is it? Spit it out!
You've probably heard all this before. How planet Vegeta was destroyed by some huge meteor, right? But that's not the truth. What happened is a bunch of crazy strong Saiyans like yourself started cropping up all over the place. And the more powerful they got, the more they didn't see the point in following orders from anybody. Lord Frieza lost trust in you guys, and because of that, he felt he needed to lay down the law. And oh, did he! Lord Frieza ended up not just destroying planet Vegeta, but every single Saiyan himself. But you know, Vegeta, you should be grateful. Lord Frieza saw a lot of potential in you, too much to waste, so he made sure to destroy the planet when you weren't there. I bet that was a lot to take in, huh?
You're wrong about that, Dodoria. I couldn't care less about my planet, my comrades, or even my parents. But what infuriates me to no end is how I let myself be used all this time by bastards like you! Thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach! Frieza's terrified of the limitless potential of a Saiyan's power. If what I heard on the Scouter is to be believed, then all 7 Dragon Balls are needed in order to make a wish come true. First, I'll get my hands on the 2 remaining Dragon Balls. No, 1 should be more than sufficient. If I can hide even just one of them, Frieza and his lackeys won't be able to make their wish a reality. Then all I have to do is wait until their guard is down and steal the rest of them.
fancy urn. Got to be careful not to rub it. Don't want a genie flying out of it. Grant 3 wishes, but the Dragon Ball's wishes are better.
We're finally back.
Well, you guys certainly took your time, didn't you?
Took your time.
Huh? Who's the pocket-sized Piccolo? Oh, he's Namekian, isn't he? What's your name, little guy? Yes, my name is Dende. Huh. It looks like you guys have been through a lot.
That was a noise.
Yeah, that's right. I've got great news from my dad.
Really? That's great!
Goku's on his way here as we speak. He should arrive in about 6 days. And I hear he's toughening himself up. My dad's coming? Hooray! Yahoo!
Poor Dende, he don't even know who they're talking about or why they're there.
6 days remained until Goku would arrive on planet Namek.
Was episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, that was short. Okay. So let's do 3. Yes. Start with episode 3. Thank you. Let's go. I could be wrong, but I do believe they changed Guldo's ability from freezing time to rewinding time just for game's sake. And they actually made the ability annoying to deal with, because instead of you being stuck and him attacking you for a little bit, he literally rewinds where you were while throwing rocks at you. And it could be a little weird.
Crazy stuff? Well, we can talk about that later.
It's a good thing he's
I
slow.
got some guests here with me. In fact, it's 4 people you know quite well.
Wait, you don't mean...
They've asked me to train them
Can't
even
run
harder
very
than I
far
trained
with
you.
stubby little legs.
Hey, Goku, you hear me? We
Nope.
met up with Kami in the other world, and he told us all about this place.
You said there's 4 of them there, right? So that's Yamcha, Tien... Wait, is Piccolo there too?
I'm not about to let you be the only one that gets stronger in all of this. Chaozu's here with us too. Kami pulled some strings and let us have our bodies back so we can train here. Pretty cool of him, huh?
That's awesome! Glad to hear it. I'm doing a bit of training myself on the way to Namek. I had my spaceship customized to simulate 100 times gravity for some extra intense training. But if I don't get stronger in the next 5 days, I'm gonna be in some pretty big trouble.
You mentioned that before. What exactly is going to happen?
Takes one nice look over at Frieza. No!
What?
Whoa, hold on. You mean there's someone out there that's stronger than Vegeta?
Wait, you're not talking about Frieza, are you?
Beats me. I didn't hear anything about a Frieza. You know him, King Kai?
Listen, Goku. If it's actually Frieza, then stay far away from him! Get on his bad side and you're begging for trouble! I'm telling you, not just for your own safety, but for the safety of Earth, Namek, and every other planet in the universe!
Is he really that strong? I kinda wanna meet him now.
Do not go anywhere
I need to get back into GTA. I
looking for some
feel
sort
like
of elder.
there's some
I'm here to
content to be
retrieve
had
the
with that
Dragon
game.
Ball.
Even in story mode, like not doing cheat codes or doing something crazy, but just going through the story mode and enjoying it.
Battle for the Dragon Balls.
That nostalgia feeling would be nice to have.
Krillin, did you
Bring me
feel
back
that?
to 2012 when memes were just a
Bunch
new.
of energy just started disappearing.
Sorry, it was Vines when Vines started up, and then
More
memes
Namekians
became a thing.
are being killed.
And the one doing the killing has a very familiar energy. It's Vegeta! Now it's not just Frieza we gotta worry about wishing for immortality, but Vegeta too!
If we can find one of the Dragon Balls and hide it, neither of them will be able to make their wish. But they'll just continue killing Namekians until they find all the Dragon Balls. No. Who are you people? Where did you come from? And how do you know about the Dragon Balls? Please, if you can, save my people.
Yeah, about that.
Well, if you already know, I think I understand what's going on now. Come on, follow me. I'll take you to see Grand Elder Guru. Huh?
Grand Elder Guru? Why are we headed there?
Those monsters that attacked our villages already have 4 Dragon Balls. Not only that, didn't you say that there are more people being killed over there?
Yeah, I think I know who did it. Vegeta.
Their energy, it's all gone. There's no one left. Then that means there aren't many Namekians left on this planet.
Oh man. Even if we find the Dragon Ball in the village that Vegeta attacked, that still leaves 1. Wait, does Grand Elder Guru have the last Dragon Ball?
Yes.
Not good! If Vegeta reaches him before us, he'll get his hands on the 7th Dragon Ball!
We have to hurry and let Guru know.
I'll go with Dende. Gohan and Bulma, you two wait here. There's no point in all of us going, okay?
Right. Be careful, you guys.
So this must be a Dragon Ball. Fascinating. It must be kept safe. Time to hide it. No one could possibly find it as long as it remains at the bottom of this lake. If it's true that Frieza and his worms have 5, that means just 1 is left out there. This power. It's Zarbon. I'm sure of it. It would appear that he's finally off that leash of his. He'll be joining the Dory. It's close. In my current state, Zarbon is no match for me. We wouldn't have to split up and find the villagers if we just had our scouters. Well, look at that! If it isn't Zarbon! You know, I ran into your friend Dodoria earlier. He's super dead. And soon you will be. What? You beat Dodoria?
I still find this fight interesting. Like, it makes no sense.
I can't believe this. I hear you lost all your precious scouters and had to split up to look for Namekian villages. Which can only mean Frieza's holding on to the Dragon Balls you obtained so far. Damn you. Frieza will not get his dirty hands on all of them. I'll make sure of it. I've already found one myself, and the others are as good as mine. What?
Sorry. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to strike. I meant to Big Bang attack.
You still don't get
Oh,
it,
well.
do you? You arrogant little... Lord Frieza's power is beyond anything you could ever imagine.
He is powerfuler than Ultra Instinct? What? Oh, sorry. To Vegeta Ultra Ego.
After all that, you couldn't lay a finger on me. You've improved. I'll give you that much at least.
Improved?
But you don't seem to realize the mistake you've just made. You have awakened my true power.
The
You've
weird.
got quite a sense of humor. Go on, show me your power. You are going to regret this, Vegeta. Prepare to be amazed by my glorious transformation.
Turns into a fish. Scales and all. Sorry, a thick fish.
Damn you! You must feel pretty foolish. You went to all that trouble to grow stronger, and for what? Nothing. And here's something else you probably didn't know. Lord Frieza also hides his true power behind transformations. Oh, he passed out. I'm afraid I can't let you die just yet. I still have a lot to ask you.
I'm curious as to what that sickness Vegeta was dealing with. It could have been like, I don't know if it's jet lag or not, but in the show it made it seem like he was sick. After this healing process was over with, like Zarbon might have tainted the mixture, and when he died, that poison kind of subsided. But when he was resurrected, it was completely different. He was okay. So I wonder exactly what happened to him during the show itself.
Grand Elder Guru is aware of your situation. You two may enter. Grand Elder Guru will see you now.
He's huge.
Welcome, young Earthling. I understand I have you to thank for saving my little Dende here. My gratitude.
Well, I really didn't do much.
It pains me that most of my children on this planet have fallen victim to such vile invaders. I had no idea the Dragon Balls, the very symbols of Namekian wisdom and power, could cause such strife.
Forgive me for cutting straight to the chase, but do you think I could borrow the one that you got right there? Look, I won't let the bad guys get their hands on it. I promise.
I'd like him to have it as well. If the Earthlings get the Dragon Balls, they can wish for theirs to return to Earth.
What? There are Dragon Balls on Earth as well? Is, or was, there a Namekian there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about one coming to Earth in order to flee some sort of crisis here on Namek.
It must have been Kata's child. Truthfully, I'm surprised the child was able to survive the journey. If memory serves me, he was a gifted member of the Dragon Clan, the creators of the Dragon Balls. But how is it he met his end? Did he die of natural causes, or was he killed?
He was killed by someone here on Namek, a Saiyan named Vegeta.
Young Earthling, please step forward. I would like to look into your past.
Huh? My past?
goodness! He split himself in two to combat the evil in his own heart? How foolish! To reduce such extraordinary potential is such a waste. If he had remained as one, he might not have met with such a horrible fate.
Remained as one? Wait, does that mean if Kami and Piccolo rejoin, Piccolo will get his power back?
Very well. I can see that your intentions are pure, and that you have exhibited great bravery thus far. I will entrust this Dragon Ball to you. However, you might not be able to make your wish.
What do you mean?
Unfortunately, I am not long for this world. I have perhaps only a few days left. Do you think you can reclaim the remaining Dragon Balls from those horrible fiends? As strong as you are, I fear that might prove impossible.
I love how Guru was one of the few characters to roast Vegeta on, or not Vegeta, Frieza on the spot for being the vile, evil being that he is.
I'll keep the Dragon Ball.
Old as he is, I'm thoroughly amazed that Frieza didn't just kill him outright. Especially seeing as he did not know about Guru's link to the Dragon Balls until after Nail had left with him and explained to him that Guru is tied with the Dragon Balls. If he dies, they go too. So, I don't know. That to me is interesting.
There's no way I'm hiding any more power. I mean, I'm already pushing myself to the limit. Where did all this power come from? Yeah!
Grun's going Super Saiyan.
Never felt this kind of power before. This is incredible! Wait. Would it be okay if I brought a friend of mine here to see you? I bet he's got more untapped power than me hidden inside of him.
Yes, please bring him here. We could use another ally in the fight for justice.
Okay, I'll be right back with him.